Hello, welcome to BSides Athens. This is Ted Demopoulos. I wish I could be there with you, but I'm about 8 to 10,000 kilometers away and schedule wasn't very convenient either, so I'm not making it this year. I did, however, donate a couple of my books, and hopefully I will be making it some future year. My first book started as just me kind of looking at why some of us are so successful, more so than others. And by successful, we mean lots of things. I mean people that make a positive difference in our field, people that are listened to, and we're not listened to all that often, people that get a lot of things done. And I started interviewing people. Now, a lot of these were informal, me having a beer or a coffee with friends. Some were very formal. Some were interviews where I actually reached out to people I didn't know and said, "Can I interview you?" And this project got kind of a joke as a name, the InfoSec Rockstar project. And it started as a joke, and the name kind of stuck, and some people loved the name, and some people hated the name. So it was a good name, it got attention. So the book's called InfoSec Rockstar. And interestingly, although people said different things, there was a lot of commonality. It turns out the most successful people are not just technical. Technical skills really matter, right? And particularly in any technical role, we need to work on our technical skills quite regularly, right? Updating them, keeping them current, and so forth. But it was the other skills that make the biggest difference. And that came across universally from almost all of the interviews. Now, some of these are fairly famous people that you've heard of. Some are people that just make an enormous difference, do great things that are only known in their circle. My second book, it was really had to do with a blind spot I had. You know, if I look back at my career, what are the questions people have asked me most often? It's not about, I don't know, how buffer overflows work or how to patch effectively or anything remote, how like asymmetric encryption works. Turns out what people have asked me the most is, hey, you work for yourself? How's that work? How do you get clients? What do you charge them? And other questions. And I've always said, I don't know. I don't know. This is what I do. This is what works for me. And I never realized that so many people were asking me that, right? Because it was like a few every week or two. And overall, it was more questions on that than anything else. So I started interviewing people that are consultants. And a lot of my friends are consultants, both in our field and other fields. Like, how's that work for you? How do you get clients? How do you set pricing? How do you make things work long time? And a myriad of other things. And that's my second book on InfoSec Consulting, how to get started doing that. And I've donated a few of both of these books to BSides Athens. And again, I wish I could be there in person, but at least I sent a few books. They're also available on Amazon and local bookstores and so forth. Now, I hope you enjoy yourself at BSides Athens. Hope you learn a lot, do some great networking, and hopefully I'll join you in the future, maybe next year. Right, as I said, I'm 8 or 10,000 kilometers away, but I kind of like Greece, and I've had a blast on this trip visiting Athens. I am home right now. So with that, I'm just going to say, hey, have a great time. Enjoy B-Sides. And hopefully I'll see you in the future. Goodbye.